Hello, hello, hello. You're welcome to our sixth day in our journey of the 30 days tips to starting your new year. Aright. My name is Osayi Tresomokaro, like you know. I'm here to take us for another 10 or less minutes through one of those 30 tips that's going to help us start our year right. Like I always do it, I'll go back to my background while you watch and see everything for yourself. Okay, are we ready? Who is excited to be a part of this? Okay, we'll go straight. Today is the sixth day, and we're hitting it running like we always do. I'll share a few thoughts, a few opportunities I have that I know you can take advantage of. I'll encourage you, if you are not yet following this channel, please do your best to subscribe to this channel and enable the bell so you can always get notification whenever we chunk out new contents. Like you know, I do a lot of stuff, and most of the things, most of my contents, most of my offers are getting monetized by the day. So I decided to keep my YouTube channel open for all of my freebies. So the best way to steal my head, the best way to jump into my head to know how to pick some opinions about some thoughts and all of that is to subscribe to this YouTube channel. It promises to be a blessing. Then we have an event that is lined up that I believe that you can make the best of. We tagged it Sell a Ton Masterclass. Sell a Ton Masterclass will be holding next week, Tuesday. Just if you, as you're watching, you can see the link on the video. Follow that link to be a part of this. Is a session you will not want to miss. It's a section you will not want to miss. I decided to even do a short video of what we stand to get from that channel, from that session. Just watch for yourself, a very short clip.
We have been able to put some results like helping a business generate 1 million, about 750,000.
Hope you can hear.
Budget of just 4,500 naira. Yeah, very crazy. One of the things I'm going to be doing is my strategies are very good. Most people don't get this. Now, the difference between sales and marketing. Marketing is the process you take your prospect through to working from outside. That's to say, I just kind of like have a problem working the person all through till the person buys your product. That's marketing. It's every of those things that you do. But sales is when you ask for the money. Are we together? So most people are selling straight. Meanwhile, you are supposed to have a market process. Very, very important. The more traffic you get.
Okay, let's come back home. That's the best time we allow us to take on this session. So it's a session you just don't want to miss. It's something that we tremendously do. It's a session that is focused on helping people with life challenges to be able to sell what they have. Because truth is, no matter how well packaged, no matter how good your product or your service is, if you can't sell it, it's as good as useless. So book, take your seat, because the session is actually open to very few persons, especially for those who really want to be in-house physically, while everything we need to join virtually. So we have 3 books that we have just released that we know will tremendously help your business in diverse ways. So we recommend you follow the link as it's showing on your screen to for the better. But we gradually getting testimonies of people who just spend 2 hours. And the amazing thing is that the first 2 of these books are short books, less than 50 pages, something you can do in 1 hour to 2 hours. And you would have picked out all of the content. Someone bought this book yesterday and chatted me up this morning and said, wow, I have actually wasted a lot of time struggling if I had gotten this book earlier than this. So I don't want you to find yourself in such a situation before you take the decision. So pick up this book. It's going to turn things around for you. Then we have what we call the Trescaro tribe. I call the Trescaro tribe a home of millionaires. Why do I tag them the home of millionaires? Because really, it looks so daunting to earn a million, looks so daunting. But the truth is, if you have a product or a service in the market, if you're solving a real-time problem, earning a million is not a big deal. Well, let's not take all the time for advert and announcement. So let's go straight to the tip of today. Who is excited? Who is excited? The tip of today is the world as a marketplace. We must see the world as a marketplace. Truth is, the world is actually a marketplace. What is a marketplace? A marketplace is actually the meeting point between buyers and sellers of products and services. That is the simplistic definition of a marketplace, the meeting point between the buyers and sellers of products and services. If you don't have a product in the market, you will always be a loser. The world is a marketplace. Only values are exchanged for value. Only values are exchanged for value. I haven't done all of the 5 tips. I haven't put in all of the 5 tips that we've talked about before we got here. If you face the world with a different perspective, not understanding that the world is a marketplace, you're still going to end up a loser. I said something here, expecting returns from a market when you did not come with a value is criminal. Yes, it is criminal. You can't come to a market seeking value when you're not coming in with a value. That's how the world is. A lot of us expect failure. That the year has moved from 2020 to 2021, things should change. Yes, it's a good expectation. But truth is, if you don't follow the steps and the tips as we've been sharing, nothing changes. If your routine for 2021 is exactly the same with your routine for 2021, I can assure you, you're either going to get the same results or you get less result than you got in 2020. Unfortunately, the cheapest value you can bring to the market is your raw strength in exchange for cash. When you come to the market with your raw energy in exchange for cash, you are actually you're shortchanging yourself. Look at the laborers, look at the bricklayers, look at those people who engage their direct energy to earn money on a regular basis. Compare them with those who are using their mind, their intellect. You see that a lot goes into their work, but yet they earn the least. The security man at the gate sits under the sun, but gets paid the least compared to the director who sits inside the AC. Because exchanging your direct energy for cash is actually slavery. Then next to that is trading your time for a fixed salary. Trading your time for a fixed salary. I'll resume work by 9, I'll close by 5, and my salary is so and so amount. Nothing I do changes that. My efforts during the day doesn't change that. In fact, less of my efforts can even reduce that, in some cases. So if for any reason I can't be available to exchange my time for that fixed salary, sometimes I am even deducted. Yes, it is what we are used to. And sometimes when you fight against this, it looks as if you are talking from outside the world of the norm. But the truth is, no multi-billionaire, nobody making the tremendous impact that the world is celebrating today exchange their time for a fixed salary. Yes, even the Bible talks about the laborer is worthy of his wages. The difference between salary and wages is that salary is fixed. Wages most time changes based on the value you bring on the table, you know. But there's also a privileged part. I said you become privileged if the monthly salary is enough to take on other opportunities outside your 9 to 5 job. Yes, some of us happen to be engaged in a place where the 9 to 5 pays so much that we can engage some of what we earn there to be able to create other opportunities. As lofty as that seems, I've also had the privilege of working with people who are at this stage in their life. Every other thing they put in their money ends up not working as it should, because sometimes it could just require some level of attention to get them to work. So if your money is actually out, except for some of us who could invest in some things, of course, we're talking about investment where your money keeps working for you. That's lofty, that's powerful, and that's great. But if you want something that requires attention, like you say, oh, I'm working from the 9 to 5, but I want to do this particular business. This is one product or service I'm building. I assure you, you're going to dilly-dally because of the consistent flow of salary. And I don't have anything against this. It's just that we're trying to look at tips to be most effective, especially understanding that the world is a marketplace. Then next on the line of that is spending your time, energy, and intellect to build a product or a service that can be accessed and used by a large number of people. When you're able to build a product or a service that most people can use, irrespective of whether they know you, whether they are seeing you, whether they are engaging with you directly or not, they can use these products and services. Then you are at the test stage of the height of making it big in the world as a marketplace. But topmost in all of this is when you are able to build a platform that empowers and allow others to trade and share. That is where the richest of the richest guys in the world are sitting. They don't just have a product or a service. They've been able to build a platform. They've been able to build a marketplace where buyers and sellers come to meet. That's where you talk about the Facebook, the likes of the Alibaba, the Amazon, and all of that. You know, the YouTube and all of these things, they don't struggle. They've built a platform. People work every day to bring their products and services to this platform. And as they bring their products and services to this platform, they are making money for themselves. But imagine what that trickle that is coming in from the owners of the marketplace. So that's why they end up always becoming the richest amongst all of us. There are some very tremendous truths about the marketplace. The marketplace has no pity or mercy. It's a totally selfish market where players think of nothing but themselves. That is how it works. That's how it works. You get on YouTube like you are here now watching me. I am creating this content. The utmost purpose I have is to get you to watch this because I want this to go out. That's practically personal. But someone has built this platform. People come in with their own personal agenda to operate from this platform. They make more money operating. They make more money creating the opportunity for you. That's one truth. Everybody come to the marketplace with themselves as the primary priority. The marketplace has no place for pity or mercy. If you don't come prepared, you get crushed. Another thing about the marketplace is that the marketplace can pay 80% of all of the income to the industry leaders and spread the other 20% to the others in the market. It's never a fair play. That's why every day as you engage in the market, you must keep striving to be among the best of the best in the industry where you play. I'm sure we've dealt a lot on this today. Just have this at the back of your mind and ask yourself this question: what do I have that I can sell to the market? If you cannot answer that question in 2021, things may not just work as you anticipate. What do I have that I can sell to the market, the world? Action points like we always ask you to do. You have time. We all have time. Surprisingly, we all have millions of seconds deposited in our account. 31,536,000 seconds was deposited into our account on the 1st of January 2021. And we have that to use till December 31st, 2021. So what have you been doing with your millions of seconds? It matters a lot. Two, you have energy. Energy has always been defined as the ability to work. You have it. If you don't have it, you won't even be listening to me. Then third, you have intellect. Either it's inborn or an acquired knowledge. So we all have something to bring on board. So my question to you is, how are you engaging these three vital component resources: your time, your energy, and your intellect? I think with this, we come to the end of today's broadcast. We've taken so much of your time, but before we leave, we ask that you do your best, pick one or all of these books. They will tremendously influence your life. They will tremendously influence your life. One or all of these books. One or all of them. In fact, I recommend all of them, because one talks about how to choose a profitable business idea. The other one talks about how to take that idea from your idea stage to the market. Then the final one talks about funding the business idea. That happens to be one big thing for a lot of startups, a lot of young people today who said, I have an idea, but I don't have the money. So your problem has been solved. If with this book available, you still have that problem, of course, blame that guy you see on the mirror. So secondly, join the Trescaro tribe. Work with like mind. 2021 is not a time to sit on the fence. It's a time to work with like-minded people. It's a time to work with like-minded people. Sit down in midst of people who will challenge you to be your best. That is what we do at the Trescaro tribe. I practically guide you, not just with my own wisdom and intellect alone. I have people who I also subscribe to, who I bring on board to share thoughts and ideas, because I have dedicated my 99% of my time to my tribe in 2021, and that's what I'm going to do. I only left that 1% for people who I may want to encourage to join us. So be among the first to jump in. Then finally, if you are yet to subscribe to if you are yet to subscribe to this month's engagement sell a ton masterclass, do your best. Take your slot now. Take your slot now. It will change a lot for your business. It will change a lot for your business. You say, but I don't even have a product. I'm just trying to sell myself. Yes, you are a product. People need to know you. People need to engage with your services. People need to buy what you are offering to the marketplace. You need this class. It's happening Tuesday, 12th January 2021 by 3 p.m. midday. So be a part of it. If you are among the first to subscribe, you have the opportunity of being in class. But if you are not, you have the opportunity of watching it live or getting the replay afterward. Finally, we come to today's session. Kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel and enable the bell. It's my pleasure to bring to the end today's session. Thank you for spending this time with us. You're trusting us to be with us this day. Watch this, share with your friends, get your friends to come and watch. Subscribe and like this video. It will turn things around. December 2021, when you look back at this, you will be happy you shared this time with us. I love you. I remain Osayi Tres Omokaro. Bye-bye. Your day